Also, remember, I now need a replacement for Papa. All right. We're jumping right next to the next game, which is pretty impressive because this is not easy.
Yeah, that was
And
pretty fast.
yeah, a quick transition. Also, hello, Danny. Welcome. Did you watch the first
Thank
match
you.
in its entirety?
Not every minute, but I pretty much watch everything.
Okay, good. Yeah, that makes sense. I'll need you to get to do draft really quick. Oh no, actually, I will take a little break um during the cutscenes, and
Okay.
in the meantime, we can talk about drafts. You watched a few matches. What do you think about just like drafting in general?
Uh, I think it's pretty fun. The half draft like we're doing now, because at first we might have thought of full draft, and I was not a fan, but just drafting in 5 goals is very interesting. I know.
Mm. Uh, there are some cards where like some strategies a bit different. I usually prefer, or usually would say that drafting open goals with like not really a clear path, like not a specific level, is usually better. But on some cards, it's definitely like it's situational, and sometimes level specific things are pretty good. Two hidden Gelato Bianco for Floodless and two hidden Red Hubblers were like the ones I was looking for on this card, especially because 4 red coins is on the card, which is pretty potent.
Yeah.
For kind of worked well with this, and just like the bit of level progression in general seemed quite nice
Yeah.
in the
Some
early.
yeah. Some are going full on blue coins here.
Yeah. Not too bad. There are 4 bosses, which means Bianco and Rico are kind of are pretty valuable in that sense. And 5 links with Penna can get you to like a pretty good amount of blue coins. Like Samu drafted 25 blue coins already and has 40
Yeah.
total. I even feel like the 40 totals might not even be the best draft pick, but they're now like just building up from their first pick onwards, it
Yeah.
seems.
True. Maybe don't need to pick it because you're gonna get it pretty soon in the match, and JJ is drafting in full on level goals. So,
Mm.
but just a curiosity, now he knows he doesn't even have to rush for it. He will probably get 40 before 30 minutes. So,
Yeah.
yep.
The good thing is, in draft, you have in the first 40 minutes, you have like the options to decide how to play out your draft.
Hmm.
Sometimes sometimes you draft a bunch of stuff and don't really go for this because they are protected anyway. Your opponent doesn't have like a, a secure way to actually get those goals. So fighting over these scraps, fighting over like the goals that are open can be pretty valuable. On this card, it's actually pretty interesting just because they have drafted like opposite things, like
Yeah,
different game plans,
completely
and they can,
opposite. Hmm.
yeah, and they can actually get all of this in like almost 25 minutes, except for maybe 4 secrets from JJ.
Yeah.
That can all be reasonable. So they have actually kind of some leeway to try to fight for goals like 18 lives.
Yeah,
That's it.
those goals you can. There's not many fast goals left. Only like
Yeah,
maybe getting lights or hundreds in Bianco, but
that's actually true. Maybe hundreds in Penna is also a possibility. It's not even too bad for Samu, I think. Or not even too bad for JJ either, because you can do this in a secret. That is definitely a possibility. But with
yep.
4 secrets, you have like 3 hiddens already available, or you should have 4 hiddens available if you opt to go for the 4 secrets. Uh, One thing that I can imagine would be, uh, honestly, I can imagine an early Sooner hidden with 18 lives, so you can get as JJ, you can get shines in a secret, you get a secret
Mm.
early, you can get a boss in case Samu ignores this, which is actually not too unreasonable, and you make progress for 18 Sooner, which might be come in handy. And you probably still have enough time to finish out like all of your goals, drafted goals.
Yeah, I
It's
can see
pretty
that.
interesting.
Also helps for two shines from seven worlds, which I feel will be quite contested from both.
Yeah, that's definitely a viable option for both of
Yeah,
them.
one
With
doing blue coins, other doing secrets and hiddens, but both will be looking for that goal
yeah,
probably.
JJ has like 3 or 4 shines in levels. Samu has like 1 or 2 shines in levels, but the blue coins.
Hmm.
So it's kind of an interesting dynamic.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll be right back in like 2 or 3 minutes.
Okay. I'll try to give in some of my thoughts. Yeah. So here, I'm not sure if they will want to rush for a goal, which is undrafted, and then go for the drafted goals. For example, doing hundreds in Bianco, then doing the other five, or could just ignore those, get your 5 goals, and get progress for the others. I think both could work. I'm not sure what they will try to do. JJ is pretty well set up for 2 from 7 and 7 shines and secrets, while Sam was very well set up for 20 from 2, 60 blue, total blue coins. So we'll see. We'll see if they try to go for those or try to go for hundreds in Bianco or 18 lives, which you can get pretty early on. Uh, yeah, the 4 secrets kind of makes sense because someone will get 4 bosses. So, and usually the bosses are followed by a secret, but we'll see. Four secrets is kind of not a fast goal. So if there's one goal he won't get in 30 minutes, it's probably that one. Yeah, 8 from Gelato will win the game. So whoever gets it. Mm. Yeah, the fruit ladies pick makes sense. Like it's a free goal, you can do it whenever, pretty much. You can even route in some fruit lady. Like if you go from Bianco to Gelato or something, you can get Banana Lady or something like that. But it's kind of puts you behind. There's not many good progress, shine progress goals. There's both cannons. I guess late Pinna is good. There's Pinna 5, right? Yoshi, one butterfly. So I think it's decent having Pinna progress. So those fruit ladies might make Samu a bit behind if he wants to go for that. Yeah, late Pinna seems quite decent. And JJ will for sure go to Pinna at some point to get the secret.
Hmm. Uh, yeah, it's
Oh, you're back.
I don't know how much about how much he talked about, but yeah, I agree. Pinna doesn't seem too bad of an option.
Yeah,
The
there's a
thing
tunnel.
is, yeah.
Oh,
Although I
there's a
think,
Pinna.
what
Yeah.
did you say?
I was just seeing how good Pinna is, and I didn't even see Pinna hundreds. Could even done a secret like you said before. So Pinna for sure very strong. I'm not sure if Sam will do fruit ladies before that, but if he does, it will put him a bit behind.
Yeah, the only thing that I feel like is weird is when I look at Pinna, I don't feel like okay, Pinna is strong enough that you actually need to go for this early. It just doesn't tell like it doesn't scream to me that you actually have to go to Pinna early. It's uh it's kind of weird. I just feel like the Pinna has you need something before Pinna.
Yeah,
Also, I
yeah,
just realized here, right? Yoshi, Pinna
yeah.
hundreds, Pinna
What?
5. Holy shit!
Yeah, what makes sense? Like maybe you can trade Pinna even if you get there later, and for one butterfly, for example, you if you have progress for it, You don't have to rush Pina.
of the shine sprites is to keep the
And there's
island
no
from
fast
becoming
Pina goals
any
per se,
dirtier.
but
The
there's a lot of goals
architecture is
if you
likely
do
at
Pina
work
4 and
even
Pina 5
as
and
we
hundreds.
speak.
Mm.
So
And
we'll
you,
see.
Mario, are being treated as a criminal. Tomorrow we must do our best to resolve this situation.
Hmm.
Go straight that way. You can't miss the mesh, pal. Your first job's taking
Yeah,
rid of all
I'm
that
more so
rubbish.
interested to see
And remember, we'll be
what will
watching you,
actually
pal.
be
We'll know if you
played
start
out
slacking off.
in this. Like, there are definitely options, but will both of them just follow the draft? Because both of them have, I would say, kind of clear paths to the draft, which both of them are actually pretty decent. So
Yeah,
it's definitely interesting to consider what they will actually go for.
so I'm going for Pianta first.
That's the decision.
Yeah.
Uh, Not the worst of all things.
Yeah,
As someone you might might consider conceding 4 bosses. That's actually not the end of the world.
yeah,
And just trade doing Pianta for like doing Pianta and possibly getting better progress, a better shine count to get to Pinner earlier, just to trade in 4 bosses, but also for shines in the secret and 4 secrets. That's like the kind of concern that you have when you're Samu and you're like, Pinner it is, Pianta it is.
yeah. I think he might just give up on those. I think if he manages to get everything in Pina and Pianta, he can even get one butterfly here in Pianta. Two Piantissimos, like go for late game, kind of ignore secrets. He might be fine. We'll see if he tries to focus on 4 bosses right after this or not.
He can definitely win to 4 bosses still, like
Yeah,
everything he drafted. But at the same time, yeah, Pinner is like, as said, it's good, but you don't want to be there too early, which is just kind of weird.
yeah, I agree. If he really wants to go to Pina fast, which is, I mean, Pina is strong, but you don't really have to rush it. I'm not sure why he's doing so much Pianta. Like, you do get the M's, you can get the links,
Mm-hmm.
some pretty fast blue coins, but yeah.
Yeah, it's I don't dislike this play from Samu, but it feels kind of risky, or like which I guess I respect it from Samu, but at the same time I'm already feeling a bit concerned. Maybe it will work out because JJ has to do a bunch of like he has to do Bianca too, and he needs to get a bunch of more level shines. But after Bianca 2, these level shines are not that much slower. Like Bianca 3 is pretty decent, actually faster than any shine that isn't Pianta 3. Bianca 4 is very comparable to Pianta 1, to Pianta 2, to Pianta 4 almost. Even Floodless, it is not too bad. Jada Hiddens, like Jada 1 Reds is like the slowest with a minute 30. And to get to Pinner you need to unlock everything anyway. So Samu doing Pianta is not too much of a lead in terms of shine count than you might think.
He will be able to trade blue coins with nice for shine count. What I'm not the biggest fan about of Samus route is getting the M below Pianta. I'm pretty sure you can get. I'm pretty sure you can get 15 M's without that one.
Yeah, you can get that without the under the village and without the 2 far out ones in Rico, because these are pretty fucking slow. So doing the village under the village M is better than doing the far out ones, but you have drafted 15 M's. You need 15 M's by 30 minutes. It's
And you'll probably want to go to Pina within 30 minutes. You can even get
yeah.
M there. If you enter Gelato, you get free M there. Like it's 30 minutes, you will probably get. But I guess it's not the slowest. I was just not the biggest fan.
Yeah, it's just it's just like you feel a bit safer having one extra M. But that's about it, I would say.
Yeah. Considering he will have 4 bosses, 5 links, he will probably enter most of the worlds. So
yeah, at least he will enter Pinner, and Pinner has literally 1 M on the way to your link.
yeah.
And I guess 2 if you are feeling, or like 3 if you're feeling really fancy. You can route them in. Also, Sam was doing weird order of the blues and lives. I think doing lives and then going for the blue coins is probably better.
Yeah, maybe.
But I'm not too sure. I don't have my data on this.
He's making Shadow Mario wait for 1 minute or something there. But it's fine.
Yeah, actually, making Shamar impatient makes him go to Bianca faster, which doesn't matter at all because he's getting it linked anyway.
Yeah. Is JJ doing travel skip?
Yeah. Travel skip in Invasion and in Draft are the
Yeah.
only times it's actually not... okay. There are situations in regular Lockout and Row Control where travel skip is the better play, but in Invasion and in Draft, it's more common to be a good play.
Yeah. Samu going for Bianco also. He does need the 4 bosses. He'll get some.
Wait, am I okay? Samu, JJ is doing Bianca 3 reds first. He did. I thought he would do Floodless, so I was kind of confused. Generally speaking, I like doing Bianca 4 first if you're in draft because you don't need to trade golds. Yeah.
JJ will not use the hover nozzle much this match.
True.
Yeah, so it looks like Samu getting the ends in Pianta and Bianco.
Yeah. JJ is
True.
rocking his way out. At least doing rocket balls. He can hold A. That's good. Not everyone is comfortable holding A when doing rocket rolls.
Yeah. Going ham though. He's maybe. Yeah, going a bit too ham maybe. in the last
Yeah.
one.
For the ending, I do not like it as much because it's a bit more tight.
Yeah. So, decent time loss. I guess in draft it doesn't matter as much sometimes, but
Yeah, it
Definitely.
I think it definitely matters because we just have to reiterate that Pinna has a lot of value, and you don't want to be there too late either. We said you don't want to be there too early, but too late is definitely bad as well. But Sam was doing in the meantime, which is fine. It's basically worse fruit ladies for him right now.
yeah. I
But
like
it's not-
I like the Rimato play here. With some
Oh, he's not even finishing out the 18 lives. He's feeling that confident. I actually like it.
considering JJ has to do a lot of level shines, makes sense.
But at the same time, remember what I mentioned? It's hidden early with lives. progress for 18-serial. It's not good, but it can throw you off.
Yeah, it's a thing. Kind of committing, but if it works out, very good. But also kind of risky. I mean, so you're not that early if you don't want to enter pinup very late.
Yeah. Sometimes when you're unpredictable, the worst plays actually are the right ones.
Yeah, that's good.
For,
Actually,
for instance, rushing like hard rushing pinner in an invasion game it's not necessarily the best play you can do, but sometimes it just works out because the opponent just doesn't really account for that.
witness that it can work out for sure.
Hmm. That's why I like to do it. Why I like to call some plays wrong plays, but the better plays, or right plays, but the worst plays.
Yeah,
Sometimes they just work out. Sometimes they don't. Also,
yeah.
yeah, this.
You never know what the opponent is gonna think. So
Mm.
it's all about the mind games.
So Samus actually contesting for the bosses, which is not something I really expected. He can get the 5 links without pinner that way. But for
Yeah.
bosses, he needs mecha anyway. So, what do I know?
Uh, it's kind of weird the four
Oh.
bosses because you either need Manta or you need late Rico or late Bianco, which doesn't synergize very well with Samu.
Oh, no. You forgot about something. You see, when you look at row 1, you see 2 Piantissimos. Don't you see
Yeah,
that
that's
the
that's
4
fair.
bosses can be combined with 2 Piantissimos? Now you know why Samu went for Pianta 2, just to get Piantissimos early.
Yeah, I
In
mean
that sense.
you can get it. I don't know within 30 minutes, but you can just definitely can get
You
some.
could try it, you know?
And if you do get sniped, it's like okay, then JJ either got Manta or got late Rico for some reason. So it's not the worst.
Yeah. The thing is, Manta's not even the worst. As
Yeah,
mentioned,
it's an
Secrets,
option.
yeah, Secrets, technically the opportunity to grind lives, 2 from 7, 7 shines in the Secret, I guess 4 red coins, and most importantly, the 18 stringer, which are very good on this card. Definitely. About as good as Anderson or something. I don't know. So JJ's just finishing out his drafted goals, getting to hidden Gelato, to hidden Red Coverless. Not too funky. We'll probably do Bianca for Flatless after this, and then we'll have how many shines? 9 after Bianca for Flatless. Needs Pachinko, gets 4 reds, can go into Pinner. Actually, not too bad for him.
Yeah, that's pretty good. And like we said, Samu already at 30 blues. He's
Yeah.
almost getting 40 blues. Might have not had to draft it to go, but it's fine.
Yeah, might have been able to secure 18 lives, could have rather than in a bit more freely. Didn't need to grind for them really, but yeah. Both of them are remembering to click off the goals themselves, which is technically not needed. And in Samus case, it's not optimal because you can't just like smash through the text box, the safe box. And
Yeah.
honestly, I didn't even count the M's, so the fact that Sam did this was much better because I would have forgotten.
I guess it's satisfying flipping the goals. So
When you're
9
JJ,
times
you
in there.
can do this yourself. When you're JJ, you can just do it yourself.
Yeah.
Also, Sam was really close to 40 totals. Did he get both parts of the linked? Wait,
Samu did. Yeah, he got both extras.
he didn't get the triangle and pianta, I think. I'm very
Yeah.
sure about this.
Yeah,
Which,
he did not get that one.
which makes this play a bit much weaker because when you're a JJ, you see 5 links being clicked off, you don't feel secure. You don't feel secure about pinner. Maybe you want to concede pinner even. And
Yeah.
the earlier as Samu that you click this, the bigger the fear in JJ is going to be.
Yeah. But 22 minutes in, Samu still has to get a lot of bosses and fruit ladies, so pretty sure one of those he won't be able to click.
Yeah. It's probably better to not go for fruit ladies at this point. You spend a lot of time doing lives, and you don't want to spend another how much?
Yeah.
2 minutes, okay, 2 minutes to 2:30 for fruit ladies. It gives you blue coins technically for totals.
Does the
But-
burst should count as 3 or something? I don't know.
Yeah. That's like 1 blue coin every 40 seconds. I think that's worth.
JJ going straight to pinner. Like you said, makes sense. 23 minutes in, he's for sure the first one there. We'll see how much he manages to get from it. And fruit ladies it is.
Ooh.
I think it's fine if he decides to not focus for bosses and focus on. But he's late to pinner, so I'm not sure what to be able to get.
As Samu, I think you can still win without Pinna. It gives you, like, Pinna is pretty valuable still. But at the same time, you can try to work around this. It's not out the it's not like completely out of the question that you can win without Pinna. Or without a lot of Pinna at least.
We'll see. Maybe we'll see if the lives grinding, not really grinding, but lives, 18 lives early. We'll try Samuel later, because he's kind of behind to. Definitely behind to Pina. Will be behind to. Maybe even 4 bosses is not really. He only has 2
Yeah.
secrets. He doesn't really have either. 8 from 1. We'll see.
It mostly just depends how much JJ is actually going to do in Pinna. But JJ is looking pretty fine with getting his 4th red in Pinna 3, with getting like 3 out of the 4 secrets. When you see these clicks by Samu, it doesn't scream, "Oh, I have 4 secrets."
Yeah.
JJ can steal away bosses. He doesn't know this really, but he can technically steal the bosses away with doing Manta, doing like Swimmer 2 as a secret. Probably can do Pinna 6, which will be also very valuable as a secret.
What I
Pinna
could
5,
see,
Pinna 6.
what I could see JJ doing, although it's kind of risky, doing late Bianco, get 4 bosses there. If he does pin a 4, he could do butterfly 8 from 1 with hundreds in Bianco also.
Ooh, late Bianca, like against Samu out of all people. Like you beat Samu at his own game. Except last game Samu only did like 2 Bianca shines. But still, that's
Like,
one way to
I'm just lying the
get revenge.
possibility.
Yeah, it's actually not unviable.
I
I
would
didn't
personally
really.
like it.
That's the island.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
village.
it's a possibility. It's not unviable at least. Pinner is probably better, but you can. I think with like you could have taken some value away from Pinner by doing that Bianco. Not the best value. You kind of set up for butterflies in that sense. You kind of get secret shines in the secret, 4 secrets, 8 from 1 in that case. It's
Mm.
not, yeah, it's not the absolute worst. Maybe if you get like something from Pinner as well, like steal something away, then like a Pinner specific goal. Now that you say this, I'm not. I wouldn't have been too opposed to someone trying something funny.
We'll see. The only problem with I see with that from JJ is he will most likely want the both kind of modes, so and that might be contested by Simon. So,
Ooh,
but he could start.
JJ,
JJ could maybe do Bianco 5 for the boss, then do Nokia 1 and 2 for the fourth boss, or the other way around, something like that. Which is,
Noki 2 as your 4th boss is so it's not like
yeah,
I don't
it would only work out if he's full focusing on that, and reading it will be good. But
yeah. I do think this is Samus last linked. Clicks us off immediately, so we don't have to. Always appreciate it. Always appreciate it. It's not like too far off the 30 minutes. Samu is better setup for 4 bosses. JJ is better setup for secrets than that. And on the contrary, he did put 2 reds, which I found to be kind of odd. It will give him more value later down the line with actually getting the 7 shines in the secret. Although he actually has 6 right now, so maybe that was not too bad. I was forgetting that he already did like Jada 1 reds and Bianca 3 reds.
yeah,
And
with the four secrets and 3 hidden stuff, 7.
yeah, and with having like the lead in Pinner, which he now is pretty sure he has just based on the 5 links click. JJ is feeling pretty comfortable in his spot.
Yeah, I like his running. He managed to get to pin up very fast, so it's JJ we're talking about. So it doesn't really surprise me.
Yeah, even
We'll see.
with the amount of
Yeah,
level shines.
yeah. We'll see how much he manages to get here from pin up.
Mm.
Samo is leading. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
not focused on bosses probably. He doesn't really think he can get secrets in a way.
40 minutes approaching. I'll kick off Samus and JJ's, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, now it's an open game. Both of the players are ahead to the goals they have drafted anyway, but they can't delay this, so they'll have to keep track. But yeah.
I feel like every time I've seen Fruit Ladies drafted, it never gets done before 30 minutes, but it is done in like 30 within the 30-35 range.
Yeah, it's like, okay, I've drafted Fruit Ladies, you don't go for them, I don't go for them.
Yeah.
Gentlemen's agreement.
Yeah, what I'd like to see someday is the other one getting free dailies and just waiting for the 30-minute mark.
Sometimes you can do this. Sometimes it's actually possible to do.
Yeah, with free dailies, it's kind of going for the hard route, but with other type of goals for sure.
Hmm. On some cards it makes more sense. Like with 15 in the final or with NPCs on the board, with NPCs not being like the strongest of all things. But yeah. So I'm struggling a little bit with the Dorian lady. Happens to the best of us.
There it is. Okay, so JJ now, if he knew he was ahead to Pina, now it's mega confirmed.
Ooh, doing hundreds instead of 500 that cover this.
I
Interesting.
can. Yeah, I think he knows. He's far ahead here
Yeah.
with the
It will
days.
it will work out in any way. If Samu goes for more progression, JJ can just save warp after the pinner hundreds. You ride Yoshi and in Buffino go back into pinner 500 back cover list, 4 secrets. Bam. That can be pretty good for him.
Yeah, Sam is still going for Pina.
Hmm.
He might want the butterfly in Pianta eventually, but apart from that, not sure what he can get here.
He doesn't know about JJ's progression in Pinna yet, but it's like 30 minutes and there's decent value for JJ. I think better value for JJ than for Samu. So you probably have to assume that your opponent is at least somewhere in Pinna.
Yeah, and he has not clicked anything else. He has not clicked for for boss shines. He hasn't clicked Sirena or anything like that. So
Mm-hmm.
should assume JJ is pretty deep into Pina.
Yeah. Clicked off 4 reds a while ago, so that could have been Pinna free,
Yeah.
which makes this a bit scary.
So would JJ delay click? No, makes sense because Samu could have done Pina 200s.
Yeah. The good thing is, you know that Samu can't delay fruit ladies, so that click was in instantly. So you can be like, okay, after 3 minutes, I will click off Pinna, hundreds of Pinna. JJ's not riding Yoshi, which is kind of interesting. He only needs one Yoshi ride.
Yeah, I think he'll do Pina 5 and then go to Lupino with maybe safe warp. I would like to see.
I know some people in Division 1 that dislike safe warping. They dislike using the memory card at all. And they are fools.
Yeah, I don't usually use memory card, but hey, if it's optimal, might as well do it.
Yeah. Also, every time you do a safe warp, you feel like you're really cool. Like, I always feel cool when I do safe warping.
I like that strat JJ uses in Pina 5 nowadays, making sure the electric Koopa doesn't screw you over.
Yeah, JJ is getting a lot of value.
Yeah, and they're kind of tied for butterfly. Some has a bit of it, and JJ could still try for it with Lady Bianco. But we'll see.
Technically, JJ can steal this, but at the same time, I would never bank on this.
Yeah, and even if Samu gets it, then you know Samu did pin a 4 and only got 1 goal for it, so it's fine.
JJ's still not riding Yoshi. Doesn't click off Pinna 5. Probably wants to click this together with Ride Yoshi. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. He wants 4 secrets, I guess.
Yeah. He needs, like, it might be a triple click. of 7 shines and secrets, 4 secrets, Pinner 5.
Mm.
But now this is
But
kind of risky.
yeah, I'm not a fan because Samu has not picked 4 bosses yet. But
Yeah.
you never know. He could
Yeah.
get 4 secrets with 3 bosses or something. But it's more likely he's doing
Yeah.
pin at that point for
Yeah.
Yoshi.
Sam was taking a really safe warp. Waiting a little bit before resetting. You can literally press A and hit the reset button right after.
Mm.
And Sam will get right Yoshi in 2 worlds. Honestly, pretty unexpected, but JJ doesn't really know like all the progress. Probably doesn't assume that
Yeah.
Sam has been that deep into Pinna. So
Yeah.
it's kind of a risky play,
Yeah.
and it didn't work out.
Hmm. And especially if JJ dies there, that's one of the deaths that tilts me if it happens to me. Like,
True.
so yeah, looking like it will be decent for someone getting 2 goals for doing late Pina 4.
Did Samu defeat the mole in Pinna 2?
I do
If
not
he,
remember.
if he didn't, then it could have been a perfect opportunity to enter episode 2, get Yoshi without the sunflowers, so you can actually see what fruit Yoshi wants.
Hmm.
In that sense, I think JJ also has 7 shines in the secret and H from 1. So JJ is up 9 goals. Needs 4 more as a result, and honestly, he's not too like ahead too much. He can do Noki hundreds, he can do can modes, like that's 2. He will probably try to for a butterfly coin. That's
Yeah,
viable.
starting with Pianta. If you're gonna do Piantissimo, it's only 2 more shines, but not opting for the late Bianco, which is fair. Which is fair. Like someone's about to get 4 bosses, you already
At
have
this
4 secrets.
Yeah, at this point, 4 bosses, it's not
Yeah,
something you want to deal with too much longer.
but if JJ did get the radiation to worlds, that would have been quite devastating for Sunny.
Definitely. JJ would have how many goals? 10 goals right now. Would need 3 more. Is ahead to 10 moves, I think, in terms of shine count. Will make his way through Pianta a bit with the just Pianta shines. Gets access to butterfly. But beyond that, I guess has Noki hundreds or Bianca hundreds available, and 2 from 7 is still a possibility.
Yeah, 2 from 7. Like, I like this play. He will get 22 and have 20 shines and go to Noki in there. Could get kind of moles, hundreds in Noki, eventually 20 small there. And 2 from 7. I'm not sure if he does have the 7, but getting Noki and Pianta.
Yeah. Okay, so like on the other hand, what does Samu have in favor? He's technically ahead to Butterfly, won't be for too long,
They will be
but
tied. Yeah.
yeah, they will be tied very soon. 20 from 2 is I have not kept track of this at all. He gets 4 bosses. He's ahead to 18 in Serena. 2
60
from 7
total.
is the toss-up, I think. And 60 totals is definitely favored for Samu.
No. Did Samu get the underwater blue? I did not see. Maybe getting 20 in Serena here. For 20 from 2. but he's leading 0.
He's on a journey. He's on a hunt. For the 60th blue coin, I think. That's literally on the way, so it's fine.
Yeah, a bit of. Going back to Pina, so
Optimal routing, cool.
will
I
he
like to
get
see that.
20 here, or why is he here?
Oh, he needs to defeat them all still, which he
Oh.
didn't do when entering Pinna for right Yoshi, and he won't get much value out of this.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't know
they
about
will.
like
Yeah.
it's 41 minutes in. JD has late Pina.
Oh, you don't even have like enough shines for to trade. Like you don't have enough blues to trade in for 20. You don't have enough shines. It's
Yeah. So
definitely a
we'll
hopeful play. It's a hopeful play.
There are those goals. JJ needs 3 more. Now Samu has to kind of leave Sirena and try to get Butterfly, get Harness and Bianco, those type of goals that JJ could get, and then Sirena last, hoping JJ does not go there.
Yeah, when you're Samu, you're that far behind. You kind of have to hope for good things to happen.
He's trading blue coins. Is that for 2 from 7? Maybe.
For 2 from 7 from Noki, I think Samu got like 1 Delphina shine already.
Yeah, not sure why he traded then. Because he knows JJ's in Noki already.
Yeah, I think Samu knows that he needs to contest something. He doesn't know that Butterfly is probably his best shot.
Yeah.
It's difficult to make the call. Okay, Butterfly is what I need to do now.
Maybe he sees it now, doing Pina 3, Pina 4, get to 20 shines, but it's gonna be very late compared to JJ.
Yeah, JJ would have done Noki hundreds by the time.
Yeah,
Samu
he's
is
censored, and there's no point doing Noki at that point.
There's 2 from 7.
2 from 7, but doing 4 Delfino shines to enter Noki to get 2 from 7. And he doesn't even have Sirena 2 done, so I'm not sure.
Yeah. Samu just spent too much time doing lives and fruit ladies and lost to the pinner stuff. Even though he could have had like he got more out of the pinner stuff than he should have.
Yeah, getting there so late compared to JJ, definitely. Getting 8 from there, hundreds and Pina, both cannonballs, Pina 5, so strong from JJ. It was good play from him, going there quite early.
Yeah, JJ literally just did all he needed in terms of his drafted goals, and then was like, okay, just do Pinna. Pinna wins me the game. I'll do Pinna.
Yeah, it's literally his goals and Pina.
Yeah.
And I know.
Yeah. There are like a few concerns for JJ now. You don't know that you are tied with Samu in terms of Butterfly, and you need to win something else.
Yeah, that's true.
You need like 20 from 2, you need 2 from 7, or Piantissimos, or Bianca hundreds. 18 instrument is too much of an investment that you want to win Butterfly and 18 from Serena. I guess you can win 20 from 2 and 18 in Serena. In that case.
Yeah, the only problem is if Samu is some delay clicking or something like that.
At this point, all the drafted goals have been clicked, so so it's basically just regular lockout right now. And JJ's, I think, finishing out 2.7. This is his last world.
He has done everything except Sirena.
Okay.
Pretty sure. He did
What?
Bianco, he did Gelato, he did Pianta, Noki, Pina, and the Pina. So,
Did he actually get
I don't
Pina
know
once?
if he didn't, I'm not sure why he's doing Rico instead of
I'm
the Pina.
pretty sure he I'm pretty sure he did Underbell at the very beginning with Bianca unlock, and he did Beach Shine either after or with Gelato unlock. I'm pretty sure. I'll just trust JJ on this. I know it's not the best thing to trust the players, and players can forget too. But yeah.
If he hasn't done Delfino, he will do after this. Seven worlds, you can skip one, and he has not done Sirena. So.
Yeah, and you don't want to do Serena anymore.
Yeah. I mean, you could for the blues, but JJ looks pretty confident he'll be able to get through from 7. I would be confident getting Noki and Pianta.
Yeah. And like Butterfly is kind of obscure, and there's like no real value for Pianta, so you probably feel more secure about the Butterflies than you technically should. But it's just something that will work out for JJ.
Someone doing Bianco hundreds.
Hmm.
It's one of the goals he has to get this, and basically everything except to from 7, which would be it right now.
Hmm. It's kind of scary when you stand, you're like, okay.
I need JJ to follow me to everything.
Yeah. I also need water. You can just, yeah. You got a lot of points.
Yeah, let's see what JJ wants to finish this with. Bianco 100, this could be a play. Guess it doesn't synergize with anything else at this point. But he does have Noki 1, and he's pretty sure Samu does not have Noki 1, so he's ahead to Piantissimos, and makes sense he's going there.
Also, I still think that JJ doesn't have the slightest idea that Samu did Pianta 1 and 2, especially not doing it at the very beginning. I guess this is a Piantissima race, except that JJ is like 2 minutes ahead.
Something
That's
like
kind
that.
of rough.
Has to clip out the bounce, which he didn't, get in by EO, which he probably won't.
Yeah, he needs to clip out of bounds twice, and even then, I think his lead is good enough. Not because of speed, but because of just the clipping out of bounds not being the end of both.
Ooh.
Goes for 50-50, that's fine.
Yeah, that's completely understandable.
Yeah. Both of them require SL Pianta, which I still think as JJ you would not expect Samu to have done Pianta 1 and 2. And after the Bianca on this pick, you feel like, okay, I have this in the bag.
Yeah. I think I would have done one more Noki goal, but doesn't really matter. Just as Noki 1 and 2 are very fast, having progress to those sometimes don't mean as much as if you have like 3 advantage.
Yeah. The good thing for Samu is that JJ is kind of decimating his lead that he had from doing these things earlier by roaming around Pianta and Noki, but I don't think it's going to be like 2 minutes of difference total. unless JJ messes up. So Samu has to bank on JJ doing some unfortunate things.
Yeah, it's kind of over. Would need to would have JJ would have to leave without getting butterfly, go back, get snapped to that, and somehow then lose Pianta.
Yeah,
And butterfly.
he can probably have a butterfly fly away and disappear, and then one time just like have the blue coin not spawn, and then something else. Mm.
He could have even maybe gone to Bianco butterfly and still won. But
Yeah, that's I think a little bit of a stretch, but it technically works. But
Samu
it's
Samu would have to do Noki 1 to Noki 5. So, but why
it,
do it? Yes, just throwing at this point if you do that.
it that would be VBM being 0-1 in the series, and doing like, oh yeah, Bianco Butterfly is the play.
Yeah.
Honestly, if JJ did this, that would be the biggest BM of the tournament. Sorry, Rimado, that your miserable attempts at BMing will get overthrown. But JJ is not doing Butterfly and Bianco, so you're kind of safe right now.
Yeah. Doing Butterfly and Bianco against Samu in this situation would be quite a yeah, I agree.
Oh, against Samu, yeah, the deep Bianco, yeah, true. That would be even more BM. Oh, hell yeah.
JJ getting banana here, unlucky. He cannot do the pal bonk glitch. Yep. We'll
JJ
see
make
what Samu decides to pick for game 2.
Is it going to be Invasion? I kind of want to see an Invasion game. I
Yeah.
hope they don't play this right after, because I'm surprised they don't want like a 5 minute break between these two matches. If they are like, okay, game 3 now, I would be quite shocked. GG. That was a decent match. Samu unfortunately just lost too much time
Yeah.
doing hundreds through ladies.
Welcome JJ and Samu. Congrats on the win, JJ.
Thank you.
All right, starting from draft, you guys had basically opposite things. Sam had blue coins, bosses. You had JJ. You had
Shines. Fast shines.
reds. Yeah, just like level shines and reds. Uh, when you guys went into cutscenes, were you like, okay, how is this going to play out? What is actually happening?
My goal was to come up with a route that I do only the draft goals and I get the pinna. Because I feel like with the goals that Samu had, he would want to get the pinna first. So I was able just to route 2 Delfino Shines and then all of that. Unfortunately, it took us a really stupid death, but other than that, I'm happy with my early game route.
You did get to Pina quite fast. I was kind of surprised even without the death.
Oh yeah, true. That I forgot that stuff. Yeah, Bianca Ferrets.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't end up mattering too much because Samu tried to be a bit too fancy. Got lives, got fruit ladies, and before doing too much in Pinner, still got right Yoshi in 2 worlds and could have got butterflies, but it was a bit too far behind and had to do other stuff. Samu, like, what were your like feelings going into the cutscenes where you're like, okay, I can win out to Pinner, I know what to do, or were you a bit concerned about how things would play out?
I think for watch science was my least strong because I had to do Manda or something to the Pyrrhic or Bianco for the fourth boss. So I think that thing 18 lives would have been a lot better for me to get to be not faster.
Yeah, I was a bit worried that like you would get butterfly, but
But I would have been beyond that.
No, I was thinking Bianco.
Okay, no.
Aside from this, Samu, like, did you feel that, for instance, when JJ kicked off forwards, where you're like, okay, he's in pinner, I don't know how much I can get out of this. I'll do fruit ladies first or something.
When I stopped Hidens, I knew that he must have more chance than me, which was true because I didn't have Gelato unlocked at that point. But I didn't think it would have gone to be not too that soon with 4 red coins.
So you thought you can trade a bit more goals than this? I see. Yeah, it's just unfortunate. Like Pinner was pretty strong on this card, so like winner takes all basically.
Yeah, I wanted to get Ride Yoshi in 2 worlds, but I just couldn't think of like, okay, I want to do Pinna hundreds just in case he does Pinna hundreds in 2 to try and like lessen how strong Pinna is for me. So I did that, and then I wanted to get hoverless and delay it, and then I was gonna go Ride Yoshi, but at that point I already clicked it off.
Yeah,
At least I think so.
I was kind of surprised you went for 4 secrets before right Yoshi because Samu did not have 4 bosses yet. But
Yeah, I should have realized that, like, oh, he needs to have 4 bosses before he can get secrets.
yeah, but it's entirely possible to get 4 secrets if he was late into now get EYG or something. It's possible he could get 4 secrets, so it makes sense.
I think
Yeah.
that was just my greed taking over of like, oh, I want like the 7 shines as secret, 4 shines, 8 from 1. I just want all that.
Well, JJ, I'll tell you. After like Pinner hundreds, you could have had a play with you can't really hear this because I'm just only shaking this memory card, but safe warping, which Samu did, and Samu got away with the right Yoshi goals. So winner winner of Finna actually didn't take all, which was a surprising turn.
There was a thought for me, like I had Bianco 4 and I had Rico, and I was debating about just like doing a really fast 20 from 2 at one point. Just try to like take that from him because I knew he did a lot of blues. I had 0 priority on blues. But I was thinking I could take that just because I had the levels unlocked to get 20 blues in each world.
Yeah, I honestly didn't keep track of like individual like blue coin progress. So like 20 from 2, I was concerned. Okay, I can't actually confirm if Samu would get 20 from 2 at one point or not. So thank you, Sam. Thank you guys for keeping track yourself. With that being said, like I guess for Samu, there are like 2 things. In hindsight, without the heavy focus on lives and fruit ladies, what would you have done differently? Well, aside from these 2, and like in foresight, I guess, what variant do you want to play in game 3?
Invasion.
Oh, let's go.
All right.
Epic.
I like this.
Did you go Serena? Oh, you had to go on the Serena for 4 bosses, right?
More bosses.
Okay.
I think I didn't just route well with the blue coin, so I could have just focused more on getting shines to get to Bina while getting blue coins and stuff, and forget bosses for a while because those take a while.
Yeah. Maybe eventually get Noki bosses, at least Noki
I had a
2.
thought in my head to take 4 bosses after I did Pinna 4 because I got the Pinna really early. I'm like, oh, I can get Ride Yoshi 2 worlds and go Serena, and then like this imaginary play of like working the 18 Serena blues. Like that was one of my plays that I thought in my head. But I'm happy with like how it ended up going. Because my shine count worked super well magically. Like I had this exact amount of shines I wanted for like everything. Like I was able to get the pin at I was able to get the pin at exactly 10 shines, and then when I wanted to get the Noki, I'm like, oh, I could just do Piantissimo, Pianta 1 and 2, then go Noki. So
Which butterfly did Bianco?
Pianta.
Bianca, okay.
Yeah. You guys had like some.
Was I on a lead for Pianta or losing that?
I had Pianta 2 done when I clicked like the Noki stuff.
Yeah,
Okay.
you were tied until JJ went back.
Okay, just 50-50 that for Pianissimo because who is gonna go for Jun the Pianissimos?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I made progress towards that. I got to Noki 2 and then I left to do Pianta.
Yeah. Dang it, there was something I was trying to think of. A question.
The
And I
second death
forgot
that I
it.
had,
The second death?
I
in
got in
Pinna
Pinna 6.
Oh yeah, that was sad.
I was shaking, my hands were legitimately shaking, and I accidentally hit the A button. So I just jumped and the cube was moving and I couldn't save it.
Oh yeah. Honestly, I feel like from you, JJ, aside from this right Yoshi in 2 worlds situation, I think you actually played a pretty good game overall. Definitely a good way to bounce back from game 1.
Mm-hmm.
How do you guys feel about game 3? Do you I think Invasion is like both of you guys' favorite format. So
Yeah. I don't know. I'm starting to like draft a bit more, giving me time not to worry about my early game. Like, that's the part that scares me the most. So draft is making me feel a lot more comfortable with that.
But it's still Invasion. Historically, your guys' at least at one point favorite format.
Yeah.
So I hope we will see.
I hope it's not as bad as last time. That's all I want.
Okay. Do you guys want to play this out immediately? Or
I'm down if you're down, Samu.
Yep. Get it done.
Dang, you guys are machines.
We like playing Sunshine. What can we say?